So we are in La Rioja, which you might have heard of in Spain, for Tempranillo. And this one's called Malaspiedras. And if you don't speak Spanish, you can still kind of tell from the label that it means like angry rocks, which I would say is exactly what it looks like. So it's 100%, actually it's not 100% Tempranillo. Technically it says 99.9% Tempranillo on there. So I'm gonna guess, because I know for their other wines they put a tiny bit of white wine in it. I'm gonna guess there's just like a very,
99.9.
very small amount of white wine in there. But we're not gonna probably get any of that. So 2020, 14.5% alcohol, so a bit on the heftier side. And yeah, let's what are you getting on it?
I mean, it just kind of reminds me of when we lived in Spain, honestly. I just feel like
Just feels
that
like Spain.
Rioja. Yeah, for sure. Like, obviously there's a lot of Rioja and it kind of has a very distinct kind of notes to it, like dark. We were just saying dark fruit, but you get a lot of that. You get a little bit more, like you said, the last wine we had wasn't super meaty. This one you get a little bit more of that leathery kind of
Yeah.
Notes, more savory, I guess,
Yeah,
notes
savory
to
is a
it.
good call on it. I think that it's got a little bit like pepperiness as well.
It's very dark,
Yeah, super dark.
very purpley.
I think there's like a bit of like a chocolate thing going on there too.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Like mint chocolate. Mint chocolate chips.
Yum.
All right, what'd you get?
Nice tannins, good, really good structure. So the structure, I just think of like, I mean, you're the som, you could probably
Yeah,
explain
you
structure.
feel it, you go.
Yeah,
Well, that's
just
the tannin. The tannin makes you go like, tannin dries your mouth out. So yeah, so the structure, it's basically set up in your mouth in a way where it feels like, oh, like, when you drink water, it's just kind of like, boop, it goes in, it goes out, whatever. Versus with wine, when it has really nice structure, it comes in and you feel like, oh, like I feel that in there. I feel the structure of it. Like it's clearly, I don't know.
it's like a little box,
Yeah.
right?
And it's
In my
like
mouth.
ticking all the boxes when it goes around. That's a good way to describe
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and so it definitely has, I would say like it's not not super high tannin, but like probably like on
Yeah.
the higher side of medium is where I'd probably put it.
On the higher side for our stuff, for sure.
For sure. And I love it. I think it's
Yeah, me too.
delicious. But I got a lot more of the chocolate on the palate.
Yeah, for sure. 14.5% alcohol. And I think you definitely get that. It's not like super hot, but it is a little, you definitely get more of the alcohol than like some of the fruit, more like just juice stuff that we sometimes
Yeah.
throw in the club.
Yeah, and then the darker fruit's still there. I would say that I'm getting more like vanilla and all that on there as well. I don't know what they did when they made it. I'm gonna guess there's probably some, yeah, there's probably some oak. What amount and for how long, I'm not sure, but I would say with confidence, this is their like higher, fancier bottle. You probably see there's like a what bottle you got on it. So it's like the one they're spending a lot of time with. So I think that it does have a little bit of oak on it. And what are you gonna put it with?
A big hunk of grilled meat and a potato.
Yeah, it makes me think of like that Francis Mallman Netflix show where it's like he's burying all that meat and potatoes and like lighting them on fire.
Or like any restaurant we went to when we were in Spain where
One potato, just half a potato.
yeah, or like grilled, charred
Yeah.
meat, basically.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good call to do more on the meat side than like
really charred.
Yeah, normally with Spanish wines, I'm like, do tapas, but like I would say this one's a little bit past the tapas. Like you do want it to be more on the meaty side, or if you're a vegetarian, like portobello mushroom, something that's got like some weight to it.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Cool. It's nice. It's a departure from the norm for us. So
great. I love it. Yeah.